Being married to an entrepreneur is hard work, but it's worth it when it works.
You got your hands full every day like I do. You got kids, you got a marriage that you're trying to work, a business that you're trying to make work.
And finding time for the kids and keeping it spontaneous. Boy, that was good last night.
Oh, shut up. Nobody teaches you how to manage a business or manage a relationship or marriage. Everybody's just trying to do the best that they can. The purpose of the show is to give you some tools on how to make the marriage and the business work. We don't do it perfect, but we're figuring it out.
Welcome.
To the G&E show.
To the G.
Live every Wednesday
I'm
at
G
noon
and
Eastern
she's E.
Standard Time. We bring it to you, the business of marriage. How do we keep it all afloat? Riding through the storm.
How do you keep
sailing the breezy skies?
Through disappointments, discouragements. Through moments where you're feeling high and you're like, oh my God, everything's great. And then all of a sudden, boom, the universe cracks you in the head and it puts pressure on the marriage. And the little kids, the little urchins,
monsters.
the little monsters, the
yumminesses.
The freeloaders, they want stuff and they demand stuff and they manipulate and they lie and they steal and they rip you off and they break their agreements. And then the wife wants shoes and purses.
No.
And she's coming home from... What's the name of the joint?
New Orleans.
No. Boccicello. What's the name of her joint?
Chatterbox.
Chatterbox. They're at the Chatterbox buying stuff that's too expensive and it's got 200% markups. And her friend's like, yeah, but I gave you 25% off and she's still making 175%. And I'd say, like, buy everything from Target and Amazon, Elena.
I do have stock. I do own stocks in Target, so do shop
Target
at
got
Target.
slammed yesterday.
Oh, great.
Biggest drop in 18 years.
Great.
Okay, my name's Grant Cardone. This is Elena Cardone.
Okay.
We're doing the G&E show the lines are full. Every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we come to you to talk about the business of marriage, the complications with marriage.
Building your empire.
How do you build an empire when the whole world, all the ants are trying to freaking steal the empire? How do you protect it? Okay, and that's what we're talking about today. Yeah. Today, in fact, is a title.
Yeah, what did you finally decide? I said be real, it got ixnayed. I said surviving setbacks, ixnayed. He said take responsibility for everything.
Dude, take responsibility for everything. You want to guarantee the outcome of your life? You want to be sure that your life is great? You want to be sure you have your money right? You want to be sure your money survives? Take responsibility for everything in your life. I'll give you an example.
Tell me.
I go into my internet office, the internet of all things today. And I said, guys, the last 2 days, our ticket sales have they plateaued. Now, first of all, this event is going to be the biggest entrepreneurial event of 2017, maybe of this decade, okay? We're making entrepreneurship great again. We're showing people how to 10X their businesses. But I said, hey, something happened. They're like, oh, well, we've tapped out. This is what people do.
This is what they think?
We've got all the market. We've sold everybody we can sell. You're hitting on, if you're not going to lower the prices, your clients only have this much budget, I'm like, dude.
Wow,
all
they're
three
really
of those answers.
underestimating your clients and customers.
I said all three of those answers might be true, but none of them puts you in a position where you're responsible. Each three of those answers make you irresponsible and you're not in charge. Get on the other side of this. And they're like, what do you mean? I said, be responsible for the client, okay? If it's not the price, okay? If it's not the dates, what is it? What else is it? Why are we going to solve that problem? Why do people buy things? They buy things to solve a problem. Why do I buy a coat? To solve a problem, okay? You got people in Miami that buy coats, then put coats on, and they never have a chance to wear one, right? So what problem were they trying to solve? So check it out. I said, guys, what is the problem here? I said, price, maybe. 3 days, 24 speakers. They're going to be there for 3 days, maybe, but we're streaming it. We're streaming it to people, so if they can't come here, can't fly here, can't afford to get a hotel here, and I'm like, hotel. Have we checked out the hotel? I'm not responsible for the hotel, am I? No, I'm not. Good. Do we have rooms? We called. The Diplomat Hotel has been sold out for 3 freaking days.
Ooh, Nelly,
good.
Nelly.
So what did I do? I said, hey, man, Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 tickets and 3 nights in a hotel that's planted right next to me. You're not gonna be at the Diplomat. You're gonna be my next door neighbor for 3 days.
Ooh, we're gonna
and
see
in
each other on
one
the beach.
one hour, when you buy 2 tickets, I'm gonna give you 3 nights. In the first hour that we did this, our sales went back to where they should be. See, it's called taking responsibility for everything, even things you don't think you're responsible for. Elaine, has this ever helped you or hurt you?
Yeah. I mean, right now I'm in a situation where I blindly, I say that in quotes, kind of trusted somebody and took them for their word.
Yeah.
But in reality, like I could see the entire scene of that person and who they hang out with.
Yeah.
And how they deal in truths. Not so truthful. There's secrets, there's this, there's that, like there's cover-ups, there's, you know, just little stuff. It's not like it's huge, but it's enough of where their friends are all enmeshed in it. And then I trusted them with, you know, and it backfired.
You become emotionally invested.
Yeah, because I think, somehow I think, that's not going to happen to me, or we're going to rise above, or we'll help her to, like, you know, get around more positive people. But when a person is so entrenched in that kind of world, they're going to take you down. You can't pull them up unless they want to.
If the ship is taking on more water than you can throw out, that ship is going down, no matter how much you're doing this. As long as the ship is taking on more water. So what Elena's saying is, look, be responsible. Be honest. You got to get honest, man. If you got a bunch of broken people around you, the ship will sink, period. Okay? So part of being responsible, one of the things I've done in my life that's really helped me, I get rid of people. I just get rid of people, man. First thing you want to do is get rid of people. If you want a great freaking campsite, you got to get rid of the critters that want to come steal your marshmallows. Don't be surprised. Oh, my marshmallows are gone, and the kids are all disappointed. It's because you didn't kill a raccoon, man. My name's Grant Cardone. This is Elena Cardone. You're watching the G and the E show. We're talking about your life. Stay with us, all right?
Any business with an e-commerce store, physical products to ship, we're here to help. Ship For Me is the most efficient shipping fulfillment service in the world. Get your products to your customers fast, save money in your business, and satisfy your customers immediately. With Ship For Me order fulfillment, spread worldwide, we are the best in the industry with no upfront cost. We hold your inventory and will ship your products. Get started now at shipforme.com. That's shipforme.com. Are being kept from their dreams by circumstances they couldn't control and mistakes from a long time ago. All they needed was a second chance or a fresh start. That's why Cash Now was created. Since 1997, Ray Abood, owner of Cash Now, has been the premier expert in home renovation and resale in the York tri-state area. Dedicated to premier customer service, getting the best deals at the lowest price, this is the only expert company you should deal with when it comes to buying and selling a home. Offering a 5-step home buying process, Ray and his team will ensure your needs are covered and get you closer to your dreams of buying a home in any city across the United States. To find out more on how you can get started on owning or selling a home, visit cashnowpa.com. That's cashnowpa.com to get started. Road is tough. You need trailers that are built strong for the toughest jobs, construction, and hauling cargo. That's where Ukaipa Trailers comes in. Family owned since 1981, Ukaipa is a company devoted to you with competitive pricing and assisting you in all your cargo needs. And the best part is anyone can use it. Whether you're hauling sports cars, moving, we have it for you. Get yours at ukaipatrailers.com. That's ukaipatrailers.com.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the G&E show.
I'm good at this, man.
What were we talking about before the break? You know, have you ever had where you've seen someone not take responsibility for something and it hurt them?
Totally. I walked in. I was doing a business deal with this guy. Guy's name is.
We can leave names out of it.
Rob. I'm gonna call the dude out because he's a thief. Rob, you know who you are, dude.
Oh my God.
Okay, Ralph, another thief right there, criminal.
Yep, criminal right there. I'll call that one out.
Okay. So I'm doing a deal with Ralph. I go into Starbucks with Rob. Rob's got the company Starbucks card. He's like, I go to pay for my Starbucks. He's like, no, man, I'll pay for it on the company card. I knew right then. I'm like, oh, dude, what is that? Criminal. We got a criminal, man. Why would a company pay for my coffee? Doesn't make any sense. Okay? Why would Rob not pay for my coffee? Grant, let me get your coffee. It's on me, not the company. You understand? Now, to some people, this means nothing. To me, it meant everything, right? It meant everything. I'm like, uh-oh, got a leak. We got a leak in the boat, baby. Okay? If you're going to get on a boat, man, you'd want to look around and be responsible. Who's the crew? Have you ever had an accident? Have you ever sank a boat? Okay? Do you have a drinking problem? Do you have a drug problem? You guys that are getting in relationships, Elena checks me out. She should do some research on me, right? One dude says, he's a shark. Okay? So she needs to investigate, am I a shark? And does she want to sleep with a shark? Some people do, okay? But the second thing she needs to investigate is the little bitch that gave her the information. Because that's called the third party. It's called false data. I'm not a shark, dude. I'm a whale, okay? He's a minnow. What's a minnow looks like? It's like, oh my God, that's a shark. He thinks all minnows think everything is a shark. What he didn't tell her was the dude is a whale and he's going to fly you private one day. He's going to give you the exact life you want. She's got to be responsible for knowing who's not responsible in her space.
Yeah, and one of the things that we really do really good is anyone, no girlfriend of mine, no friend of mine would ever say something negative to me about you. It's just not allowed.
Like, shut it down.
Shut it down instantly. Like, you're my team. You're my guy.
Yeah.
You know.
And I was telling Sherry that this morning. Some information.
I don't allow that to come into my space.
Some information came to me. Somebody had said something about me, and I said that person should have said, "Dude, that's not true. I know this man." Okay. So you got to pick where you're at. What are you responsible for, right? I know my ticket prices aren't too high. Stable, date them. I know this is a value. Is it worth it or not? Right out of sell or be sold. Okay? Me dropping the price on a ticket doesn't solve a problem. But people not being able to get to a hotel is a problem. If you have no place to stay, how do you come to my event? Look, I'd fly you out here if I could. My plane's just not big enough. So what do? Stream it to them, man. So everybody watching today, we're going to do this, okay? For everybody watching today, go to 10xgrowthcon.com/stream. If you can't fly here, I'm going to do that stream. Tell them $295 while the show's on. That stream is $1,500. Right. While you're on /stream, right? 10xgrowthcon.com/stream. If you can't make it here, if you can't come here, if you're in India or Portugal or Spain, I want you here. Wow. $295. I'll take it from $1,500, $1,495 to $295 during the show. Now, I'm being responsible. The question is, will you be responsible? You know? And me and Elena, we got to keep being responsible for our kids, our employees, our friends, people that aren't friends anymore. Just because a guy was a friend a month ago don't mean he's a friend today. Look, just because somebody was treating themselves good a month ago doesn't mean they're treating themselves good today. Just because I was working out a month ago every day doesn't mean I worked out today.
Just because somebody had integrity a month ago doesn't mean they have integrity now. If they sold themselves short and compromised their integrity or their ethics, then they're a different person.
Bob was sure last month, and now Bob's unsure. He's in doubt. Do you want to be around people that are in doubt? You were a good driver 3 months ago. You were winning 3 years ago, and you're not winning anymore. Sorry. Hasta luego. Terminate. Bye-bye. I'm having a baby in backwards. Baby out. Exit. Bye-bye. Abortion.
Very weird.
Abortion.
I don't like that
beep,
word.
Beep, beep, beep. Exit the facility. An alien is on board. I am Sigourney Weaver. Exit. Beep, beep, beep. Dude, you got to get rid of the freaking alien on the ship.
You know, it's true. Sometimes you have to keep people at bay.
And that, my friends, is about responsibility.
How do you handle when someone who you thought you was a friend, you gave them trust? How do you take responsibility when all of a sudden you find out they actually betrayed you and went behind your back, stabbed you in the back, created lies about you to intercept somebody else's belief in you? And then what do you do? What do you do?
What I do. I sit down.
You recognize you're responsible for that somehow.
I overlooked it. I'm like, I knew this was going to happen, man. See, the moment you can look back and say, when you can look back and say, I knew that. I saw it right there and I disregarded it. That's why people become so emotional. Oh, she ripped me off. No, she didn't. You knew, dude. Okay? You knew. Oh my God, man. He sucked me into the relationship. He had sex with me. All you single women out there. He had sex with me. I knew he was a player. You knew he was a player, man. You knew that, okay? Like, you're so upset. You're not upset with him. You're upset with you because you knew it months ago. You knew it and you disregarded it, okay? All right, 305-912-053. Let me talk to our first caller from?
Ryan from Utah.
Ryan from Utah. What's going on, player? Dude, tell me, before you tell me that, tell me, have you ever been irresponsible?
Absolutely.
What happened to you? What happened to you as a result?
I was living on the street.
Yeah. Well,
What?
he just took it all the way to the end of the day.
What happened?
He was living on the street.
Oh, wow.
Ended up on the
Okay.
streets, man. See, now let me ask you a question, man. Did you plan on living on the streets? Did you plan on being homeless? Was that like an idea? Like, hey, I want to be homeless one day?
No, bro.
No. See, what happens is people that are irresponsible you end up paying a much bigger price than you'd think. Until you take responsibility back. Why are you calling today, brother?
Because I wanted to talk to my boy Grant Cardone.
Well, you talking to me, man. You talking to me, man. I ain't been called a boy in a long time, though.
Boy.
I'm a man, so.
Hey, I posted a video on Facebook, me and my friends, on top of the Parks Gun Resort, and Robert posted it on his wall.
Yeah.
You check it out.
I haven't seen it yet. What is it, though? I'm going to look at it right now.
What's that?
Tell me how to find it. How do I find it?
Just say Robert's wall, or you can look me up, Ryan Jason Clark on Facebook.
Ryan Jason Clark on Facebook. I'm going there right now, buddy. Going there right now. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Ryan Jason Clark. Okay, you got a good video? Is it a good video?
It's amazing, bro.
Dude, is it you guys skiing?
Talking about life, talking about how far we've come in life, ever since we've been, doing drugs. And now we're not, and life is amazing.
That's awesome, man. Okay, I'm putting you down today. You got my attention. I'm going to put you down. Guys, go ahead and grab a stool back there. I'm going to put you down, big boy. You can handle that stool. That stool can handle you, too, okay? I'm putting you down. I'm going to look at you as a free ticket today, all right? How much time we got, John?
You got 30 seconds.
Okay. Hey, my name's Grant Cardone. This is Elena Cardone. We're talking about responsibility, okay? Responsibility. The one thing Elena has not done yet is look up the word for us.
Oh, yeah.
But I know Abel is part of that word, right?
Yeah, it's got to be, right?
Response, having an obligation to do something or having control over or care for someone as part of one's job or role. My name's Grant Cardone. This is Elena Cardone. You're watching the G&E show, and I don't want you going no place.
Looking for digital cash flow, other streams of income, and you know how important multiple streams of income are. Have you ever thought about making money online with zero money to start with? Let the expert Coach Gianni help you do this. From Amazon sales to banner advertising, monetizing your website effectively so every click makes you money. Build an online brand that sells and make money off of your website starting right now. Coach Gianni offers comprehensive, simple coaching of how to make money online, how to monetize your website, and come out on top in an arena where everybody's trying to get positioned. Go to CoachGianni.com/cashflow. That's CoachGianni.com/cashflow to get started with making money online. You're looking landscape design. This is lifestyle design. Steve Griggs is the best landscaper on the planet and gives you knowledge and data that you can't even find on Google. Featured on Huffington Post, Entrepreneur.com, Grant Cardone TV, Steve Griggs is the entrepreneur built and designed to help you make your home become the lifestyle of your dreams. For more information, visit SteveGriggsDesign.com. That's SteveGriggsDesign.com.
Welcome back to the G&E show.
Every Wednesday, we're bringing it to you.
12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Wednesday. Put it on your calendar. We got to be here with you. We want to take some callers. We're talking about responsibility and relationships, and the lines are full. Responsible, having an obligation.
Okay. Having an obligation to do something or having control or care for someone.
Having control over or care for someone.
As part of one's job or role. Being the primary cause of something and so able to be blamed or credited.
So the person that's responsible is the person blamed.
Mm-hmm. How many
so if
times?
I'm blaming, oh, Bobby did that to me, then I'm not responsible. Because what's the opposite of responsible? Irresponsible.
Right.
So when you blame Ricky, oh, Ricky got me pregnant. Good. Good.
So
Ricky got me pregnant. Okay, Ricky got me pregnant. Okay, well, you're basically saying Ricky is to blame. Might be true, but then you're saying you're irresponsible. So go get your T-shirt and put on there irresponsible, little hoe.
yeah. What about and another side of that is like, what about when people make agreements and then they want to back out of agreements? So then all of a sudden they pretend like they didn't know what the real agreement was.
Yeah.
So they, blame it on, like I didn't know or this or that when they clearly knew. I feel like they sell their integrity short. They're not being real. Yeah. And then down the line, they become smaller and smaller and smaller. Like,
I don't know about all that smaller stuff, man.
You don't think so?
It could be.
I mean,
I know this. The more responsibility I take, the more responsible I am. The more I pick up stuff, clean stuff. The more I own the space. Mm-hmm. You're not going to own anything if you don't take responsibility for it, right? So that's the problem with the government giving people so many things, because then I don't even take care of my stuff anymore. All right. Okay. 305-912-0353. Who's our next caller? Let's talk. We're giving tickets away, by the way, today. I'm giving away one of these at the end of the show. All you had to do was put your email address in comments. All you had to do was put your email address in comments, and I'm going to pick somebody here in about 6 minutes, okay? Matthew from North Carolina. Dude, the state of the most responsible people in the world.
I don't know about that.
Come on, man. Dude, let me ask you a question. Say again?
Congratulations on this huge next spring coming you got going on.
Oh, dude, it's going to be awesome, man.
Yeah.
Who you want to see there?
Well, I wish I could go, but mainly you.
You being irresponsible right now, dude. Responsibility's not wishing.
I just moved from Florida.
Yeah?
To a tragic car accident last year. I'm on disability right now.
Whoops.
That took away from my tail. But
Why don't you let me stream it? Why don't you let me stream it to you, man? If you really want to be there.
Again, disability, so I'll do it.
Yeah. See. Here's the deal, guys. Okay. I mean, here's real life. Real life is, man. I was disabled from the age of 15 to like 58. Still disabled today. Can't see. Can't take responsibility. If you can't take responsibility, you are disabled. Okay. I wish I could go. I'm praying to God. God, man, hey man, give me the money to go to the 10X World Con. God ain't gonna intervene on this, man. God doesn't even get involved in football games on Friday nights, okay? If he did, how does it make sense? Because both sides prayed. You from freaking North Carolina, both sides are praying before the game. Hey, God help us. And then the red jerseys, the other side, the yellow jerseys, God help us, okay? May the best team win. One team's gonna win, man. God ain't gonna intervene in a football game or a war or your life or your money, your finances, your disability, or your damn wishes, man. This ain't a fairy tale. This ain't Disneyland. You got to get up and do something if you want to make your life real, and be responsible if you're getting ripped off, taken advantage of, screwed, jacked, pregnant, broke, homeless. You're responsible. You did something.
disabled.
Right? Yeah. So when I wanted to get with Elena, her friends didn't want me around her. Her friends were telling me I'm a shark. She didn't want me around her. I'm like, just stay responsible, bro. She don't know what's good for her. Her friends don't know what's good for her. I'm the only one out of about 25 people that she was surrounded by. I just kept telling myself, you're the only one that knows what the hell he's doing. The only one, dude. The rest of them are ignoramuses, okay? All right? Now she's here. Now she's had my babies, okay? And now we all good.
Mm-hmm. Now, Matt, you didn't find me 10 years before.
And that is, now she blames me. Damn, why didn't you find me when I was 20?
Damn it.
Because you was stupid.
True that.
Let's just keep it real. Jimmy from Ohio. Janine. It was going to be Jimmy. Your daddy thought you were going to be a boy.
No, how you doing, Mr. Cardone? How are you guys?
Thank you for calling in.
Yes. Me and my husband have already booked our tickets. I tell you what, it was a struggle. We were going through a little pitch, but we buckled down. We took responsibility. And that brings it right into your excuses might be legit, but they won't improve your life. So I'm super excited. I want to call in and tell you guys I'm really excited to meet you, and I can't wait to go.
Well, I cannot wait to meet you. What do you guys do?
My husband owns a small construction company, and I run a network marketing company. So we're taking stuff off the ground. I'm relaunching my business, and I want to also say my daughter's name is Elena. So that's a gorgeous.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I love that. Put her name on the list.
Hey, let me ask you, why did you and your husband make a decision? It sounds like it was hard for you guys to actually pay for this, get away, and make the whole commitment. Why did
it was? I mean, we were talking about it. And then he just said, "Let's go." And before, when he said that, we were waiting. I was the one that actually booked the tickets. And then when I told him I booked the tickets from our business funds, he was like, "What, you did?" He wasn't mad, but he was like, "Okay, let's do it." I mean, this is an investment.
But
And
let me ask you. Let me ask you what
you can't get mad at results that you're not. You haven't been putting time in. The results, you know what I mean.
But what got you over the hump, Janine? What got you over the hump that you're like, hey, we're just going to do this?
We're going to do it.
Yeah, what got you to the point where you were all in and just went for it?
Really, I saw that they went down because I was thinking that they were $1,500 a piece, and I was like, man. I mean, Cardone has named his price. He's named his price, which is good. So I was like, and then when they went down to $900, I was like, okay, just do it.
$995, baby, $995. By the way, did you hear about my hotel deal today that I did? I went crazy again.
Yes, I heard about your hotel deal, but I booked my ticket about last week, so I got in at the hotel as well. And that's good.
So we found out what Janine's talking about. Thank you, Janine. What Janine's talking about is we found out the hotel was booked, so I went and bought 50 rooms at the hotel next door to me. And when you buy two tickets, you buy two of these bad boys, I give you 3 nights in a hotel now. Okay.
Wow.
The phones hadn't stopped ringing since we did it. Okay. Guaranteed this event's going to sell out because I keep saying it's going to sell out. Just like I said, she going to have my babies. You got to be responsible, folks. If you want the outcome that you want, the New England Patriots are responsible for those rings they got. We got to deflate the balls, then deflate them damn balls.
Oh, that's not right. Huh? You know that ain't true.
I mean, as long as it's not against the law. Take a little bit of air.
You have to have ethics and integrity.
What about them sticky gloves they got?
To the top. You got to be clean.
What about practice? What about commitment?
Okay,
what about eating good?
You're not yeah, exactly. Talk about that. Don't talk about deflating balls.
Dude.
That's not the way to get there.
You know I like talking about that.
I knew you were going to say that.
You know I like talking about deflating balls, man. Man, what you thinking about, man?
What you thinking about? Huh?
You know what I'm thinking about. You've been gone 3 days, okay? Hey, what's up, Callie? California. See, my kid Scarlett, right? My kid Scarlett, she's on training wheels. And she doesn't like being on the training wheels, but she doesn't know how to tell. She's terrified for me to take them off. So, and I, as a father, it freaking kills me to watch this little girl scared of her little bike. I'm like, what do I got to do, man? You know what I got to do? I got to be the training wheels. Like, I got to increase my responsibility, make more time for her, get her out there. You know, it's like the parents. You remember those parents that used to be around our swimming pool in LA? And the woman would be like, oh, my kid's by the pool. And I'm thinking to myself, it's because you're irresponsible, babe. You didn't ever teach a kid how to swim. You're scared for your kid because every time your kid gets around water, you are reminded that you didn't teach the kid how to swim. I said, watch what I can do with my kids. I'm throwing my kid through the freaking air into the pool. She's like 6 months old. Right? Because I know the kid can swim because I took responsibility. The more you raise responsibility, the less fear you're going to have in your life. Okay? The more you get around qualified, able, financially well-to-do people that are succeeding, people that are taking risks.
People who are honest, with integrity, do what they say what they're going to do. Surround themselves with sane people who aren't chaotic and crazy and changing their minds. They're in, they're out there. They can make a decision, trust themselves to carry it out, deliver.
And the more you get around people that got clean cars, clean homes, clean sinks, you know?
Clean integrity.
You know, a sink, you walk in, the sink's got shit all over it, that's an irresponsible person, okay? Clothes are all dirty, messed up, irresponsible. Everybody's irresponsible to some level, right? And so me and Elena, we're just trying to hold each other accountable. What can we clean up? What can we pick up? What else can we be responsible for? Because we know the more we can be responsible for, right? What happens?
Order, sanity,
Order, man. And
expansion.
I got better people around me. So rather than me doing an event where I'm invited to the event, what did I do? I'm like, let me do the event. Now the event can have the music I want. It can have the speakers I want. I can keep out the bozos and the clowns and the freaking thieves and the screwballs and the liars and the guys that have never done anything.
And we can get around a group of people who all have the same goals, same purposes, can lift each other up, motivate each other, empower each other, and move up.
Lift me up. You were Orpheus. You were in the Orpheus.
I know.
Huh?
I was in the Orpheus parade Monday night. Yeah, it was
She
amazing.
wanted, that's one of her dreams, to be in a parade.
I know.
Okay, so
Since
what did
I was
I do?
a little kid, I grew up in New Orleans. I went to parades my whole life. I always wanted to be on a float. And then I rode in one of the best parades in all of New Orleans.
So what I did, I put on Mardi Gras this year in New Orleans. Put on parades. I put on this whole thing, and I said, you can go be Orpheus. It's me, man. I took responsibility for that.
Yeah,
okay?
that was
All
so
right.
special.
Okay, next caller.
Markeisha from New York.
You should have brought your mask in. Rakisha, what's going on?
Markeisha, hey, how you doing?
Yo, Markeisha, I'm so...
Hi.
See, she's taking responsibility for how to pronounce her name. She didn't make me wrong.
That is correct.
Dude, you're awesome. You're awesome. Am I going to meet you in about 17 days?
Definitely. I have to take responsibility with this. I watch you guys all the time. Whenever you're live, I'm on it. You know, I started a home-based business because I had to take responsibility. I got tired of the collars and the ties and working for somebody else, punching somebody else's clock. I had to take responsibility to do a system myself.
Dude, and what happened to
Rochester?
Hey, what did you have to do that was so tough in taking responsibility? Like what's the hard thing that you had to do that was like scary?
The hardest thing was to stop procrastination.
To pick up the phone call. Or to confront somebody about a difficult situation, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I know. It eats at you when you let it go, too.
Is she gonna be at the tent?
Yeah, she said she's going to be there. She watches us all the time.
Did you get in at the Diplomat Hotel?
No, I haven't gotten anything. Like, I just got my income tax, so this is going to be my refund. That is my investment.
Nice.
Because I just learned that we aren't supposed to be getting those things anyway, so, hey.
Yeah, you shouldn't be getting refunds. You shouldn't be overpaying the IRS in the first place.
Yes, and this is just something that I'm learning now.
Yeah, that's right. That's good. Well, come learn 3 days. We're going to spend 3 days together from 8 o'clock in the morning till about 7 o'clock every night, 3 days in a row. You're going to be around a bunch of great entrepreneurs and a bunch of legends in business. And I look forward to meeting you, okay? Next caller? Shane.
The Shane the Train.
Shane. What's up, Shane?
What? Love it. You all are awesome. I want to say a couple things quick. I appreciate you. I'm coming to the 10X Growth Con. Thank you to Brad Lee.
Okay, awesome, man.
I just made a video while I was on hold because I'm working for a volunteer firefighter who went through Ray and Boone, and instead of 10Xing chickens to raise money for the fire department, they're flipping houses.
Yeah. Is that Ray? Is Ray coming?
Yep, that's right. We're Ray's coming down, and we want to bring down one of his sales guys. That's a deputy fire chief, Brian Whittemar. So I've been working for him to get a ticket.
Brian is.
Video.
Yeah, is Brian watching today?
I hope he is, man. I just made a video for him.
Yeah.
I went up to the fire department.
Why'd you make a video for
I
him?
know how I
Why
feel
didn't he
about
make the video?
He did. I know.
Brian
did?
did?
Make a video.
Brian made a video?
Yes, Brian made a video up at the fire hall.
Well, Shane, hey, man, I can't wait to meet you, bro. I see you all over the internet, right? So I look forward to seeing you when you get to town.
I can't wait to meet you. Elena, you're beautiful.
Thank
Grant,
you.
you're the man. And to see that you texted me and messaged me at 4 a.m., let me tell you, this guy, grind.
Grind, dog. Grind.
I'm
Okay.
gonna tell you, you're the man. What you put together is epic. I can't wait to see you. Your whole crew are all A players. And I just want to say I love y'all. Have a good day.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Choo-choo, man.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo. Dude, I can't even find all my comments here, guys. I need to pick somebody. Y'all want to help me pick somebody? Yeah. I'm going to pick a free ticket right now, okay? Brian, you watching? Yeah. If Brian would have been watching, I would have called him out right there.
Well, how do you know he's not?
Big shout out to all the shares. Maria Galaviz, Zachary Salig. Zachary shared this video 6 times already. David Honey. I got somebody I'm picking right now, guys.
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, Zachary. Let me
ask you a question.
I know who
Yeah.
I'm giving a ticket to. I'm giving it to Zachary Stephen Salig.
How come?
Because he shared the freaking video. He shared this thing. Zachary, you hear me, dude? Look at this. Look at this dude. He just keeps blasting, okay? Zachary Stephen Salig. You, my friend, are the winner of today's 10X GrowthCon ticket. I love doing that, man. Okay, so bro, you got to figure out how you're going to get to Miami. If you don't want to get to Miami, I'll stream it to your TV. I'll stream it to your phone, your computer, your tablet. You want to sit on the toilet and watch the 10X GrowthCon? I'll be right there with you, man. I'll be just like, hey, man, turn the exhaust on, son. Okay? So look, Grant Cardone here. This is Elena Cardone. Every Wednesday we come to you to talk about business, the business of
marriage, the relationship. So to sum up, let's do our recap,
Sum it up, hum it up.
So to survive setbacks, we need to take responsibility, find out what you did or ignored or where you can do better. What else? Surround yourself with people who keep their word, they're honest.
You gotta
look at the signs. Be willing to see and confront.
You gotta get rid of the broken people, folks. I don't know how to say this to you. You call them little people, broken people, screwed up people, confused people, doubtful people, scared people. It's all the same freaking group, man. I'm scared, I'm little, I'm small, I don't want to get bigger, I'm satisfied with life. It's right out of be obsessed or be average. Pick. There is no gray here. They're either all in or they're pretty much all out. Include your family, old friends, people you went to school with, man. Look, I can change my mind. I could be a good guy today, and tomorrow I could wake up and be freaking just nothing but a train wreck.
Watch out for the people who let people talk poop about you to them. Those people can sometimes, if not all the time, be more dangerous than the people
don't worry about the
doing
hater.
the stabbing you in the back. Because if they're letting others talk about you,
don't worry about the hater.
They're not on your team.
Don't worry about the hater. Don't worry about the hater. Worry about
the ones that they
the people that listen to the haters. Okay, that's the problem, all right? Because anybody that'll listen to a hater is a broken person.
You feel yourself like suddenly down, depressed, you don't know why, and then you look back and you're like, you know what? A week ago, so-and-so said a comment, they did something, freaking take you down. That'll take you down, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's right.
That's a good
Somebody
recap.
told me, Grant, you did what you doing listening to them. Should have killed it right there. Should have said, no, Grant would never do that. Should have just freaking knocked it off right there. Should have said, no, I know Grant. There's no way he would do that. There's no way he would say that and just kill it right there. You either know the people you're hanging with or you don't. Now, this is what I know, okay? I want you at the 10X Growth Conference. The hotel sold out. So what did I do? I went and bought 50 rooms this morning. I already got $1 million invested in this deal. I booked 50 rooms at the hotel next to me, 2 tickets. I include 3 nights at the hotel. You bring somebody you want to sleep with, leave the other room, the other bed vacant, okay? 2 people to a room, or if you don't want to bring another person because you're one of those people that likes to hang out by themselves, all right, and watch all those adult movies at night.
No,
whatever.
Come on.
Then you can buy 1 ticket, and I'll still get you 3 nights. And you can have a bed over there empty. Okay, well, however you want to do it. 2 tickets, 1 ticket. What's the website, Jared, for this?
10xgrowthcon.com/hotel.
10xgrowthcon.com/hotel. That didn't exist 45 minutes ago. It does now. Also, if you don't want to fly, you don't want to get on a plane, you heard about those people that flew into that house in Bakersfield and they all fried up, killed themselves, 4 out of 5 dead on the ground going to a damn cheerleading session.
Wow.
Okay?
That is horrible. I didn't know
If you
about
don't
that.
want to go fly, if you don't want to die, okay, you don't want to get on the Delta, the United, you don't want to come to town, maybe you just don't, you're like a little more introvert, but you don't want to miss the 10X GrowthCon, go to 10xgrowthcon.com/stream. Stream. Put in the code STREAM, and you can get the whole damn event. $1,500 event for how much, Jared? $295. That would be 80% off.
Wow.
While you're on the stream today.
Okay.
Send kisses to Miss Elena, the Orpheus, the great one.
What does
the
Orpheus
phenomenon.
mean? Tell them what
Orpheus
Orpheus
means the use of music to
music or charm.
Charm
anything
They can
and
even
everyone,
seduce
including-
inanimate objects.
including
Okay, my name's
inanimate
Grant Cardone. This is Elena Cardone. Follow her on Instagram. I'll see you tomorrow for the Young Hustlers. Friday on Cardone Zone. And every day of the week I come to you with something about something.
That's true.